The time is 4:30 on WKYT this morning. A small eastern Kentucky community gathered last night to remember 4 people and an unborn baby killed in a crash over the weekend.
A Lexington woman injured in an apartment fire, but fire crews say a sprinkler system in the building likely prevented it from being a lot worse.
And 4 first responders who went above and beyond were honored for their services.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Well, good morning. Welcome into WKYT. Here we are 3 days before Christmas now. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. That puts a perspective on things, doesn't it?
And the first full day of winter. But it feels like, what, middle of spring or something out there.
Yeah, it does, Jim.
And it looks that way, too. I mean, what we're dealing with out there this morning, just plain old rain showers. And they've been working through the area for us for a little while now. And there you see what it looks like across parts of Kentucky. A little bit of lightning, if you notice, north of Louisville there. Lightning showing up, so a full-blown thunder shower sweeping through that area. We looked at our forecast for today. We are talking about more rain through the day. Highs, I think we can get into the mid-60s. Now, here's what's going to happen. The fact that we're going to move some of the rain out early today, it's going to allow our temperatures to have plenty of time to get into those mid-60s. We're going to be in record-breaking territory highs-wise all week long. We'll track all of that and break down a very wet forecast leading up to Christmas coming up in just a few minutes.
Okay, we'll see you then. We thank you. It is a devastating loss for a small eastern Kentucky community. Friday night's crash victims were remembered last night with a candlelight vigil in Leslie County where they lived.
Investigators say Judy Pennington Adams, her pregnant granddaughter Tiffany Williams Morgan, Tiffany's son Kyson, and a family friend named Charlene Lewis all died in the crash Friday night. Victor Puente has the story.
The dozens that gathered tonight came to remember 5 lives that were cut short.
This has really impacted every family and our community.
The son of one of those victims says he's been in contact with the families of the other people who were killed.
It makes me feel good knowing that we've got a community that all band together when there's a tragedy.
Kentucky State Police say last Friday, 40-year-old Jason Gibson was driving westbound on the Hal Rogers Parkway in Clay County when he crossed the center line and hit a car head-on. 3 people in that other car, Judy Pennington Adams, Tiffany Williams Morgan, and Charlene Lowe Lewis, died at the scene. Morgan's son, Kyson Pennington, died the next day at UK Hospital. Several of the people who came to this vigil wore shirts with the names of the victims on them. That included the name Easton. That was Tiffany Williams' unborn son. She was 8 months pregnant at the time of the crash. The 3 women were friends and family.
Mom and Judy went to church together, and they went everywhere together.
And the families is going to need the prayers and the love and support for the days and months and even years to come.
All 5 will be buried Wednesday in 2 separate ceremonies. In Leslie County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
And the crash is still under investigation by police. They think drugs or alcohol may have been a factor. The driver of the other vehicle is still in the hospital. Firefighters are still working to figure out what caused a fire that damaged a Lexington apartment and injured a woman inside. That fire started just before 6:30 last night at the Glen Eagles Apartments off Polo Club Boulevard. Firefighters tell us the woman suffered some burns, but it could have been a lot worse. Sean Moody talked to someone who lives in the complex.
The firefighters didn't say how badly that woman was burned, but they did say the sprinkler system likely stopped this from becoming a lot worse. They say the flames were contained to the one unit, though there is a little bit of water damage in some others. The fire started in an apartment up on the 3rd floor of one of the buildings at Glen Eagles Apartments.
I was just watching TV and I heard alarms.
Virginia Jones lives on the 1st floor, a couple of floors below where that fire was. She got out before the fire department showed up.
And I told the fire people when they got here, I said there's some people still in the building.
Firefighters moved quickly up to that unit.
They noticed the smoke and could hear someone yelling for help.
They rescued a woman from inside. A firefighter said she had burns, and paramedics rushed her to the hospital. There is no word on how badly she was hurt. Firefighters said a good sprinkler system made a huge difference tonight.
This would have been a full-blown, probably multi-alarm type fire if they hadn't been for that sprinkler system today.
And firefighters say they're not sure exactly what started the fire. Investigators are looking into that. In Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
All right, thanks, Sean. There was water damage to a couple of apartments below the fire. A woman living inside one of them said she expected to be staying somewhere else for a couple days. A man convicted of killing another man in Lexington is now out of prison. Mike Reeder was serving a 10-year sentence for manslaughter but wasn't scheduled to be up for parole until 2017. The victim's family tells us they received a notice from state prison that Reeder had been released from prison. Police say in 2011 he shot 29-year-old Jimmy Music outside a gas station on Eastland Drive. We called the Department of Corrections to see why Reeder was released. Our call was not returned.
A parole board told a Lexington woman serving a life sentence for the murder of her girlfriend's husband that she would have to wait at least 5 more years in prison. Karen Brown will now have to wait until 2020 before trying for parole again. The victim, Michael Turpin, was killed in 1986. Turpin's father told us that he had hoped that the board would order Brown to stay in prison for life.
We know she's going to have to stay there for another 5 years and think about this. The unpleasant part is that she's going to be eligible to get out again, which we really didn't want it to happen.
As for the other 2 people convicted in the case, Keith Bouchard will be eligible for parole in 2018. Elizabeth Turpin, Michael Turpin's wife, will be eligible for parole in 2021.
Well, they've become a popular holiday decoration around the Bluegrass, but they're also a trendy item with thieves. Many homes are now using holiday laser light displays, but over the weekend, thieves stole the displays from 2 homes in Lexington. One homeowner shared surveillance video showing the thief taking the lights. Another says a thief took about $100 worth of laser light displays from his front yard.
Fortunately, they didn't take the cords, which was probably another $75, $80, but it's more the principle of the thing that, you know, stealing Christmas lights at Christmas time kind of seems about as low as you can get.
It's pretty low. Both homeowners say they do not plan on replacing the lights at this point. So far, the police have not made arrests for the thefts.
It's now 4:37 on WKYT. An Jessamine County woman thanked the first responders who helped her during a scary situation. Patty Witt was injured when she fell in the backyard of her Wilmore home over the summer. An ambulance couldn't come right away because all of them were busy at that time. Witt says 3 Wilmore firefighters and a Wilmore police officer stayed with her and comforted her during the wait. She gave them awards for their assistance during the Wilmore City Council meeting.
It means that they really care about me as a person. You know, their job is important to them. I think they really care about their job, the people they take care of. And they showed me that when they were there that day.
Witt also says the first responders made sure her cat had enough food and water just in case she had to stay in the hospital overnight. It's a big day for UPS. The company says today is its busiest shipping day of the year. The company plans to deliver 36 million packages, about 1 million more than last year. Yesterday, employees at the massive UPS shipping facility in Louisville spent the day sorting packages. As many as 4 million were expected to make their way through the facility last night. It's a busy time, but employees say it creates a bond with coworkers.
Like, we all work together, great. We spend so much time together. It's kind of like we become friends and family almost.
UPS processes up to 416,000 packages an hour. Typically, it takes about 13 minutes for a package to travel the facility's web of belts and chutes.
Just in time for Christmas travel, gasoline prices are on the rise. Many gas stations in Lexington are now selling a gallon of regular for $1.99, and that's a 20-cent increase from just a day earlier. It comes even though the price of oil has fallen below $36 a barrel for the first time since 2008. Interesting how that happens sometimes.
More proof that none of it makes sense.
WKYT this morning just getting started. The rain's getting started again this morning as well in Lexington, and more news is coming up.
Holiday traditions are more important than you may think, especially for kids. More on that after our weather.
Y'all see those snow angels? Don't expect those around here, unless you want to go play in the mud, because the rain keeps on coming this week, and maybe even record highs. We'll track all of it coming up.